wrong for refusing to pay child support for my biological child? Hold up, he might not be wrong. So he met the young lady his freshman year in college. They weren't dating, but they were hooking up. She was hooking up with other guys. He was hooking up with other girls. She ends up getting pregnant. He basically doesn't really want the baby, tells her that, but she ends up still having the baby. Doing the DNA test, find out he's the father. He's actually paying child support till the child is about 8 years old. The last child support payment was like $2,500, probably off of his finances or whatever. She then gets married. Her husband then adopts the child. So now he has no obligation because there's an adoption that took place. Right? He goes on his merry way. He gets a letter from her attorney that basically says, hey, you need to resume paying child support. Why? Because she's now getting the divorce from the husband who adopted the child. He talks to his attorney. The attorney says he has no legal obligation to pay. And in fact, don't pay because it may start back your legal obligation. So he has his attorney send a letter that says no. He then talks to his mom about it, like his family about what's going on. And his mom is like, you need to pay. You have a child out here. You know, you need to do it. And if you don't, you won't be welcome here for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Now, here's my opinion. Sometimes you don't need to put people in your business because it sounds like you've already made a decision and a determination of yourself. So why add on and have other people have opinions about what you're doing? When the attorney that he went to recalculated what it would be right now for child support, it would be about $4,500. That's a lot of money. Even removing the money, the question is, are you legally obligated to care for this child? And the answer is no. Once that adoption took place, the husband is now the legal father of that child. The only parent that has an obligation to provide for the child financially is the legal parents. There are cases, even without adoptions, that the biological parent is not the legal parent. The biological parent is not obligated to pay anything because they're not the legal parent. It's only the legal parent that would have the financial obligations to support that child. You no longer have that because there was an adoption that took place. So in a divorce, she needs to probably get child support from her soon-to-be ex-husband. She has no standing to bring it against you. But hey, we're here now. He took care of his responsibility, but legally he doesn't have an obligation to this child, even though it's biologically is because there has been adoption that took place.